I wanted to share a product that means a lot to me. These are share a moment conversation cards for people living with dementia. My mom had Alzheimer's disease, and I know firsthand that the hardest part of dementia caregiving is losing connection with somebody that you have spent your whole life loving. Something I noticed whenever people would visit my mom, especially in the later stages of her Alzheimer's, was that they didn't know how to talk to her or how to strike up conversations with her. Because as dementia progresses, people aren't able to initiate conversation or interactions the way that they used to. I think this is where a conversation tool like these conversation cards can be so helpful because they can kind of serve as a guide on how to interact with people with dementia. So this kit has 8 different categories of conversation topics. And one thing that I really like about the questions on these cards is it really ranges for questions that would be appropriate for someone in the earlier stages of dementia to the later stages of dementia. So I feel like there are cards in here for people at every stage. I'm going to share a few that I think would be good for someone in the earlier stages of dementia. And I really like these cards because it's really setting up conversations about the legacy that this person might want to leave. So this one says, what's the biggest challenge you have faced? This one says, if you could do anything you wanted to do, what would you do? And this one says, do you have a favorite recipe? And I like these cards because, especially at the beginning of a dementia diagnosis, these are conversations that can help set up things that that person might want their family to remember. This card is dual-sided. Well, they all are, but this one says, on one side, tell me about your parents, and on the other side, tell me about your grandparents. And honestly, this was one of my mom's favorite conversation topics at every stage of her dementia. And that is, the family memories are some that don't go away very quickly. And this was always a conversation topic that my mom really enjoyed. And so I think she really would have liked this card. Same with this card. Tell me more about your wedding day. These memories from way far back are ones that seem to stick with my mom. And these were always happy memories that she loved discussing. And so I think this would be another good one for someone at pretty much any stage of dementia. Obviously, the later stages are the hardest ones to have meaningful conversations, but I'm going to share some that I believe my mom would have loved discussing even at the very end of her dementia journey. One of them says, what do you like to order at an ice cream shop? My mom loved sweets, and most dementia patients do, and so this is a great one for somebody at any stage. And same with this one, what do you like to watch on television? And the other one says, the other side says, what kind of music do you like? And these were good topics for especially like a new caregiver to ask to learn some of my mom's preferences. I'm so thankful that products like this exist now, and I wish that we had had this when we were going through my mom's Alzheimer's journey with her. But I'm happy that this is a resource that other people can use who are facing similar difficulties. If nothing else, let this show you that conversation and connection are still possible even in the dementia journey. Thank you so much to Joyful Generations for sending me a sample of this product. And I think that this is such a powerful tool for caregivers to have.